Hello and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, I'm Nurse Alyssa, and today we're going to be going over how toxins enter our body and what happens once they're in there. But first, if you could hit that subscribe button, it would be greatly appreciated as it truly does help my channel. So let's get started. So how do toxins get into our body? So they're inhaled, they're ingested, or through dermal absorption, so through our skin. So let's talk about inhaling first. So have you ever sprayed an air freshener in the house or when you were cleaning out the bathroom and just get that overwhelming sense in your lungs where it kind of like overtakes your breath? Anything you're inhaling, your body absorbs any toxins through your lungs and into your bloodstream, okay? So this affects, and there was actually a study that I'll talk about in just a little bit here, but these chemicals are really affecting us being absorbed through our lungs, okay? Ingestion, so what we're eating, now think about it, just like our skin, it absorbs through the skin, so does fruit and vegetables, okay? So if we're putting pesticides on our fruit and vegetables, then some of it's being absorbed through the fruit and vegetable also. So just washing it sometimes isn't good enough, okay? Now, depending on if it's a thick skin, if you got to peel the skin, it really depends. But organic is more the way to go, especially with things that you're not peeling. And then dermal absorption, so through your skin. So just think about this. Our skin absorbs everything, okay? Everything that we give it, it absorbs. Now, think about our clothes and what we wear every day and what we wash it in. So commercial products leave a residue buildup behind on your clothes. So then we're wearing it and it's next to our skin for the next 12, 24 hours until we put on a new set of clothes. So it's sitting there and it's rubbing against our skin and it's absorbing all of those chemicals that are left behind. Okay, now think about our feet. Okay, they have the largest pores and absorb the most and quickest through our feet. We wash our floors, we put chemicals on them, walk across them barefoot because we don't want to get our socks wet. Unknowingly, we're absorbing toxic chemicals every single day, and they don't give an immediate effect or even a reaction to our body, but a buildup over time, and it manifests into different health concerns, okay? And that is why I'm talking about this under prevention, under preventative health, because toxins, it's not immediate with toxins, and it's a manifestation over time against our health. So the process of detoxification and elimination. So like I was telling you, toxins enter through the lung, the skin, and the intestines, okay? Now it goes over to the liver and is supposed to exit then through the skin, kidneys, colon, and lungs, okay? It's then excreted through there. The problem is our body was never meant to deal with the amount of toxins that it's coming in contact with today. Okay, I was reading somewhere that just a female morning routine, she can come in contact with almost 500 toxins just in the morning. Okay, so excess toxins start building up in our body, okay, in our fat cells, our bone marrow, our liver, our central nervous system, our joints, our blood, our tissue, our muscles, okay? And then they start giving us side effects. So once we build up, and this is why everybody experiences different signs and symptoms, is because everybody's using different products and it manifests different in every single person's body. Your body's just kind of throwing the toxins wherever to store them. Okay, so the side effects and signs of toxicity: skin rash, acne, allergies, joint pain, autoimmune disorders, cardiovascular disease, chronic fatigue, constipation, diabetes, diarrhea, fibromyalgia, headaches, hormone imbalances, inflammatory disease, IBS, neurological disorders, obesity, overweight. The list just goes on and on. Like, look at this. Look at the signs of if you're in a toxin overload. Now, these are just the main ones, okay? The list goes on and on, like I was just showing you, and can manifest in so many different ways. But normally people are putting these off as something different, okay? So muscle aches, exhaustion, stubborn weight, brain fog. I know I was in brain fog for 7 months. I was in a brain fog for 7 months, and I thought it had to do with being celiac because I have celiac disease. And I just kind of thought, you know what, this is my life. I wasn't touching anything with gluten. I didn't have anything with gluten in my home, but it's just what I was associating with it, because if I come in contact with gluten, I get brain fog. So I wasn't associating it with a toxin overload. But what happened was my husband got in a toxin overload, and he started having very, very horrible migraines, was off of work for 2 months, was going in for scans and blood work, and they couldn't figure out what was wrong with him. So that's when I started doing a lot of research, and we went into this low tox lifestyle for him, and then all my symptoms went away, and I had a lot of them. I had a lot of these that are showing right here, and that's why I share this stuff, because if it's affecting me, it's affecting other people. So that's why I share. But brain fog, headaches, insomnia, irritability, skin problems, body odor, constipation, they can all be associated with an overload in toxins, but so many people put them off as other things, right? So like I said earlier, I promised to share it, how much lung damage things that we're breathing in do. Okay, so there was a 20-year independent lung study that I found using national brand cleaners. Just as little as once a week was as bad for you as smoking a pack of cigarettes every single day for that same 20 years. Okay, and there was over 6,000 subjects in this study. The use of spray and liquid home cleaners were monitored. Lung capacity was tested regularly. They used 28 top researchers from 9 different countries. It was peer reviewed. That's just insane. Okay, if you can smell it, it's being absorbed into your body. Okay, that's what I want to get across here. If you're smelling it, if you can smell it, it's being absorbed. So you know those little wallflowers or wall plugins that people love so much? I have literally done research on these, and I don't want to name any companies, but I found companies' safety data sheets online. I Googled it, and it literally said that you shouldn't breathe in the vapors. Well, it's literally putting vapors into our home. And then it also said you shouldn't eat around it, you shouldn't touch it, get it on your skin. Said all this crazy stuff. But because it's on the safety data sheet, they're allowed to sell it. Okay, because I found that out too. As long as it's on the data sheet and we're being informed, which who looks at the data sheets? Nobody. Nobody looks at safety data sheets. They just expect what's on the shelves to be safe. And this is the problem. Did you know that it only takes 26 seconds? 26 seconds is all that it takes for chemicals in your product to be absorbed into your bloodstream. 26 seconds. So where are hidden toxins in our home? So we know that we should be eating organic foods, okay? If at all possible, meats that have never been raised with hormones or antibiotics, okay? Filtered water. Now, hidden toxins in our home that we don't really think about are laundry soaps, our personal care products, anything that we're putting on our skin, cosmetics, our supplements that we're taking. Not all supplements are the same. Okay. You want a high quality supplement. Stay away from anything that says perfume or fragrance. Okay. Unless they have a safe scent standard. Our cookware, all of our personal care products, like the list just goes on and on. Honestly, all of our home essentials, if you're getting them from a big box store that's just readily available to you, they're probably toxic. Okay. Big box stores, they're trying to increase their profit margin. So products that are safer cost more money. Okay. Says it for itself. So what do I suggest? Like I was saying before, organic foods, no hormones, no antibiotics, raised meats, don't use plastic, use glass. Okay. Switch out your glass, your plastic for glass, your cookware. Okay. Cookware is super, super important. Your non-stick pans, they are so toxic. Okay. And if they have the slightest scratch in them, they're releasing toxins into your food. I suggest cast iron pans. Okay. I found this all low tox or no tox swaps. Okay. For your kids, if you have kids, for yourself, we have to be looking at ways to protect us and our families, is what it comes down to. And just doing simple things can make a huge impact day after day. If we can reduce the amount of toxins, I mean, we can't remove, here's the thing, I say a low tox lifestyle because we cannot remove all the toxins. We just can't. Toxins are everywhere. They're all around us. But if we can remove the majority of them, then our body can actually handle and process the ones that it's coming in contact with, right? So if you're looking for help on finding a low tox products, products to switch for your home, I do provide one-on-one low tox lifestyle. It's a Zoom. I will link it up above here, and we'll go over ways to replace and find safer alternatives for your home without being a burden to the budget, because that's the biggest thing. That's the biggest thing that I find is people are struggling already, and there's no room in the budget for more expensive products. So I have ways, and I love to share them. I love to hop on one-on-one with people. It's absolutely free to hop on a Zoom with me. It's 30 minutes, and you'll learn exactly how you can switch to low tox products, switch everything in your home. It's quick, it's easy, for the same price that you're already paying. So if that's interesting to you, please book with me. I'll have a link down in the description also of where you can book with me for that. All right, guys, that's all I have for this video. I hope to catch you in my next one. Bye for now.